make the stream.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another day in California. So, Drift Week has been extended, so we're actually hanging out with some other automotive YouTubers. Another cool thing. So I guess this isn't technically Drift Week. We're just extending our drift trip. So we got TJ Hunt out here, Dustin Williams, obviously us. We thought we were basically loading up for. We thought we were kind of loading up to head back to Colorado, and then as we were leaving Hoonigan, Mr. LZ, he got on the phone and basically scheduled another day here at Adams Motorsports Park. And so we're going to do some drifting. I guess this is the coldest day they've had all year in California. It's kind of windy, so that's why I'm in TJ's trailer. But yeah, Dustin Williams got his Turbo Brz. TJ's got his 2J Swapped 350Z. We got the Mustang over here. We have a lot of other people. This is Colette. That's like a crazy RX-7. So Van Schillenbeck, he was actually supposed to make this whole Drift Week thing, and he swapped everything from his Pro 2 car into this four-door sedan and basically kind of missed the whole trip. So hopefully he gets this thing going today. This thing's super sweet. Old LZ over here today.
Toe in is what you don't want, but toe out's all right. Okay, cycle the fuel pressure again, John.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna get back out here on track. Losey. So Aaron Losey, he was driving the red SC300. He actually had a bunch of issues with it and just left it in Arizona, and Van Schillenbeck brought out his S14 on the triple car wedge. Fielding's car is going back on the wedge, Van Schillenbeck's car, and then Dustin Miles. So I think they're out there on track right now.
You're
Hey T.
out there on track.
I'm getting ready to go out there. How you doing?
Good. Sad.
Sad to leave.
It is going on the
How
track.
you doing, Boston?
Sit on track is going on the track.
Oh yeah. You got yourself a little hot chocolate?
That's really hot.
It's really hot. That's right.
Primo sleeps until we go.
So yeah, this is gonna be our last time seeing the old support trailer. This is Aaron Losey's trailer. This little tire machine has honestly worked out really well for this trip. I'm surprised it worked so well doing everybody's wheels and tires. So it's like a $600 machine, basically just running an air compressor and a generator, and that's how we've been able to swap tires this whole time. So I'm gonna go sign the waiver, pay my fees and stuff, and then we're gonna get on track. Teens, are you ready to drive?
I'm ready. I've never followed you before in a car that's actually one of your
We've never driven together, I don't think.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
I drove Adams and you followed me.
Yeah. Well, I need to practice following. You're a better driver, so you go first. Let me get the practice.
Well, I want to follow you too.
We can switch. I'm really excited. I'm not driving right now, so I save my rubber for you guys. So, they have a tire changer over there? Really?
That's how we did this whole week.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly today.
It's just windy. It's not bad. Feels like home, huh? Coolest shit I've ever seen. Yes. It's rad. Oh my god. Isn't this chassis amazing?
It's awesome.
I love this chassis.
All we needed was a JZ.
I mean,
Actually, the Coyotes were really
dude,
good.
the Coyote was pretty sick. I love this is like the perfect everyday car. You got tons of back room in like the back seat, space, cup holders. They just have like, is this the premium one with all like the?
I wish.
All right, but it's still good. It's cheap. It's still good. I want to see it.
Chassis was like $4,000. Open it up. Check it out.
Like,
Check it out.
So fucking good. It's open. Let me get a peek.
Take a look.
Oh my god. Oh, airbag mod.
Little airbag mod. Well, this thing was wrecked.
Hell
You're not the only one to buy a wrecked Mustang and fix it.
Oh, and it was auto.
Yeah.
This is my favorite car here.
Thank you.
I don't even like my car anymore.
All right, I'll trade you.
Yeah, fuck it, have it. Sweet.
drift week.
During drift week, 14 days.
Didn't hurt it.
Didn't hurt it.
And then now look. It's not that bad.
That's not bad.
Oh shit, did you hit?
No fence.
Fence wall things.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not bad. That'll come right out. I mean, it had to look like a drift car at some point. So, are we gonna give Dustin a ride? Dustin, you ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready to take a ride in the car that pulled me out. So, only right, I feel like.
Yeah. TJ.
So now I need to come to Colorado. That's where this video
So we've driven in Florida together, California together, in your home state. So we drove in Adams State, we drove in your state. Now it's time for you both to come out and drive in my state.
Okay.
Grid life.
Grid life.
When is
yeah.
that?
August.
August. 8 months from now.
Yeah, it'll give you time to fix your car.
My car's fine.
Just one over.
Mine's work.
It'll give you time to get it ready to go. Dude, this is a nice truck. I would say that my Mustang tows more than it, but you actually have a trailer hooked up to it right now, so.
It gets the job done. I'm gonna miss you, boys.
I know.
It's always a good time seeing you.
Till next time.
Be fun.
Till next time. Should we keep moving forward?
No, not for you. Not for you.
Too much comp.
Yeah, you don't get that. Sorry, man. Oh, look at this fucking fat man.
Oh, jeez. Dude.
Thank you for helping me out with the BRZ.
Yeah.
Rip.
Well, good luck on your Jay-Z swap.
Next time you see me, hopefully I'll have a JZ.
Yeah. You need any
Yeah,
help?
look at him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna Jay-Z swap it now. He's been saying no,
Bro, I
no.
sat in this car for like 30 minutes and it's...
I gave him a ride. I gave him a little pep talk. Gave him
He
the little,
did. Give me
gave
a
him the little
pump-up
Jay-Z
speech.
talk.
He does that. He fucking will get you.
Yeah, but
to
look
buy
how
it.
much fun you're having with your Jay-Z.
I love my Jay-Z.
Well, there you go.
Jay-Z's great.
So, all right, Dustin. Well, Jay-Z swap. Everybody
Good to
needs to
see
go.
ya.
He had some issues with his car today, so telling him to give her the old
BRZ, I guess.
Jay-Z BRZ.
Jay-Z or Alex?
It's all right.
ARZ?
Well, we have a lot of things to
Two
pack
JRZ?
up. We got 16-hour drive ahead of us tonight.
I'm driving not even 2 hours and I'm crying. I'm impressed.
I have to unload a non-working car and push it into my garage by myself. So, all you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, fellas.
All right, see you guys later.
Till next time.
Take it easy. All right, guys. So my hair's probably messy hair. Don't care. Now is the time of the day. Basically, the track is shut down. I just mounted 4 tires that were on the trailer, so they're on wheels now. So that where the trailer is getting lighter, and we are basically heading back to Colorado as we speak. So I don't know if Ty showed you guys my little boo-boo. I hit the little fence thing over there, so we got a little bit of damage.
Uh-oh.
And these taillights are expensive too.
That's the casualty, real
But-
casualty right there.
Yep, the trailer hitch, it did a hideaway hitch modification. I went off track and that just kind of popped off, so we need to pop that back up. We were gonna try to raise it because of the extra weight, but man, these things, they're not fun to do. I wanna convert this thing to true coilovers, so it's actually a coilover right here where we can lower it up and down, whereas this thing, you can see it's on the control arm, and that's just not a whole lot of fun to actually adjust on the car. But extended drift week, the Mustang has survived. She's super solid. We basically ran it out of fuel today, so we arrived at the track with 7/8 of a tank of fuel, so pretty much full. We drove like 20 miles on the highway here and basically burned a full tank of fuel and 2 sets of tires, hanging out with these guys, driving with Adam, TJ. I gave Dustin Williams a ride in the car, and driving with Mesker and everybody else. It was a lot of fun. Ty got a ride on the track because he didn't ride last time.
Yeah. It's good. It's fun.
But I'm gonna quit talking and we're gonna get this thing ready to go because we have a long drive ahead of us. All right, guys. So Ty's getting the wheels and everything loaded. I think we're a little bit light on the trailer now. I think we're gonna move the diff over there. But I want to say a huge shout out to Troy at Adams Motorsports Park. So this is their track. So you guys do go-kart racing. They do how many events a week or a month?
Oh, drifting, we do about 4 drifting events a month. And then we also do go-kart, supermoto, so everything here at the park. And we've been in business for 60 years. This is our 60-year anniversary.
That's crazy, yeah. And like I said, I really appreciate them like opening this up and allowing us to come out and rent this thing.
Nah, it's been good.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Like we drove it the first time and we were like, we have to go back.
Right.
So, and then especially driving with some of the other YouTube guys that came out here today, like we haven't driven with them in, 6 months or so. And it's just hard to all get us, like Adam's from Florida, I'm from Colorado, TJ's from California. And it was super sick that you guys let us out here
And
today.
you got Texas. So tell me one thing then about the track that you like. I mean, every track is different. So what characteristics did you like about the park?
I like the different variables that you could go kind of forward, backwards. The entry, you could go short, you could go long, you could do the little side squiggle thing. It's tight, it's technical, and it also doesn't have a lot of like tire wear. Is kind of the nice thing.
That's what the guys were saying. But and I also know you like to back it in a lot, and you was dirt dropping a lot. But you had a good time, so that was good.
Yeah, oh yeah. And so Troy does a lot of go-kart coaching, four-wheel coaching, World Rally Cross, stuff like that. Not too much drift stuff.
Not too much drift stuff. More Lucas Oil off-road go-karts and then rallycross.
Yeah,
is my main deal.
So if you guys want to get out here and drift or come rent some go-karts, get some coaching, all that stuff, adamsmotorsportspark.com is their way to get a hold of them. You contact them. You guys rent the track out to people.
We rent the track out a lot, so if you just want to get practice in your go-karts, your drift cars, time attack, any of that, we have that, as well as private coaching.
Yeah, well, again, huge shout out to Troy and having us out here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to get all this stuff back in the Mustang.
MotionAutoTv.
Yeah, for sure. Right on, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
What are you saying? Bye. Bye, Aaron.
Bye. Thank you so much, Trevor. Goodbye, YouTube audience of Trevor's. You have a great time. I hope you enjoyed
anything
the
to say?
What? Is that anything to say? Look, it's been great, but I'm glad to see this thing go. I'm just kidding.
All right. See you later, Aaron.
Drive really carefully, though.
Yeah.
I don't want anything done.
We will. We'll stop and sleep if we have to. So.
Good.
And Drift Week number 2, yeah?
Yeah, but man, I gotta take a break for a while. I'm sure you feel the same way.
Oh man, yeah, I'm excited to get home and do nothing.
Except you've had it pretty comfortable. You're good.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice.
Wait, why is this all taped?
Because it was blown out. It was airbag.
Oh, okay.
So we zip tied it, and then the zip ties were scratching me.
Yeah.
So we did that. So we're pulling out by Luke.
See you later.
See you guys. Drive safe. Enjoy the really, 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 really cold.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
Bye guys.
Hey guys. See ya.
You ready for this drive?
Woo! No. I need to put some wheels in. Hurry up!
So bad. Did you say goodbye to the kids?
I did, yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. Adam, say goodbye to the YouTube for me.
That's a wrap.
All right, guys. Good morning. Basically been driving all night. So we have about 2 hours and 20 minutes left of the 16-hour drive that we started. It's 8:20 in the morning. We should be home at like freaking. Actually, no, it's 9:20 in the morning. We should be home at basically like 11:30, which is pretty much exactly on time. We've hit a little bit of snow. Basically, the roads are clear. There's a little bit of stuff on like bridges and sometimes in the left lane, but everything else is pretty clear. Car's been doing great, except for the diff or drive shaft is getting a little bit louder, and so when you hit, it actually gets quieter, like when you let off and you kind of coast. But we got a new technique, which is earplugs. Yeah. Earplugs make a big difference. So I think we're gonna grab some food and then we're gonna continue our way. Ty, what do you think?
Weird.
Just like that, we're back. How many days have we been gone? So we left the 20th.
Today's the 16th day.
So number 16, we've been gone. So we've literally been gone from Colorado, gone from the shop. 16 days, probably 3,000 miles. Let's hop in the car. I want to see how many hours are actually on the. Okay, so trip fuel, 82 hours and 32 minutes. 82 hours of driving this thing. 82. Total like hours on this car basically. So that includes time at the track, idling in traffic, doing all that other type of stuff. Technically it was a 30, was it? No, it was 50, I don't even know how many hour drive. Colorado, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, and then back to Colorado. So lots and lots of miles, towing a lot of weight on this thing, on the trailer, all that stuff. But man, what a champion. I mean, we had a little hiccup in Arizona.
But that wasn't.
I mean, that wasn't like if we wouldn't have had the boost turned up so high, like accidentally.
On 91.
On 91 or 96 pump gas. But
It's like 91.
that just kind of goes to show you guys that, you know, hopefully that I could build a car and that the parts and stuff that I use on cars, these Koenig wheels they're insanely easy to mount on that super basic tire changer. The turbo just sounded like a little dentist jet the whole way, just kind of sang us to sleep, kept us awake, kind of depending on what we did, just pulling mountain passes. BC Racing coilovers, we have a lot of weight in here. The rear struts, the rear shocks and everything, basically we just turned up the dampening, stiffened them up a little bit on the way home, or when we were towing the trailer so it didn't bounce so much, and then at the track we'd turn it down. So that adjustability, the Deechworks fuel system, not one issue with it.
Not 1 week. No nothing.
No leaks, no issues with the lines, no issues with the regulator. Just everything was super solid the whole way. ECU Master EMU Black, literally not a hiccup, nothing, like the whole time. And again, the tune was from M-Spec Performance. Is that my heater? That's my heater.
No.
That's my heater.
That's yours?
That's my heater.
The breaker was off.
They switched it back to the old thermostat, I think. So, Mesker is on his way here. He freaking beasted that drive all the way, all night, all by himself. And he actually beat us here by probably, like 40 minutes or so. So, 40 minutes or an hour. And we were just kind of going. It was fortunate that me and Ty had each other to basically just swap throughout this whole drive. And I really appreciate Ty, not really taking off from work because it was it's pretty much work because this is Ty's job technically, but giving up basically everything other than that in his life to basically be on the road with me for like 16 days and put up with me.
It's not bad. It's not used to it by now. I've done it so much.
Yeah. So we're gonna get Mesker's wheels and tires. He's got the big Johnnies. These are like the freaking heavy ones. So we changed all the weight setup on here so we didn't have so much tongue weight, and I put the differential underneath there. So I think that's about enough rambling for the end of this video. Drift Week is coming. Basically, it did end. We extended it. And if you guys are interested in who actually won Drift Week, like the trophies, the challenges, all that other type of stuff, that will be on the Lone Star Drift channel coming up. Probably like a month or something like that. It depends on how fast Aaron gets to editing that.
We have a lot of footage. It's a lot.
Tons of footage. Tons and tons of footage. I mean, basically 16 days of footage. But again, it was so cool hanging out with everybody. I mean, Drift Week, as cool as it was driving, it was probably more fun hanging out with everybody, getting to know everybody, and I feel like now we got like a little Drift Week family. So I think that we could almost pitch this to Netflix or something like that. Like, how sick would that be?
It was cool. It was unlike anything I think anyone's ever done, and like people were like, at the end of it, all the guys are kind of saying, because they have their own channels and stuff, that everyone's like just kind of like blown away that 14 people plus crew and families and stuff all did this. So it's,
and we literally like
did it successfully.
Yeah, I mean, like Luke was saying, there wasn't like a bad person on the trip where it was like, screw this guy, like I wish this guy wasn't here. Like everybody was a lot of fun, cool to hang out with. We're all just hanging out at the place, at the Airbnb afterward, cooking food, drinking beer, hanging out in the hot tub and pool and stuff. And it was super awesome that Jamie and Carson came out to California for basically, I think it was 6 days or so. So we went to some theme parks, then went to the Children's Museum, San Diego Zoo. It was cool getting to hang out with TJ Hunt and Dustin Williams. But I think that's it. We're gonna call it that for this video. If you guys liked Drift Week, if you want to see something more like it, that we are talking about doing another one in August. So I guess we're gonna see how all that goes. I want to do some upgrades to the Mustang because I would like to make it to the Cleetuson cars in Houston in less than 2 weeks, and also get the Civic back together and probably finish the BMW. So got a lot of things on the plate still.
It's right back to it.
What I mean, that's me. If I didn't have a mountain of stuff on my plate, I wouldn't know what to do. So if you guys watched all the way to the end, give me a thumbs up in the comment section and a thumbs up on this video.
All right. If you guys like Drift Week, leave one comment, one per person. What was your favorite thing? Could be us, could be anybody else. Let's hear about it so we can give some feedback.
Yeah, your favorite thing, what you liked about Drift Week, and maybe something that you didn't like about Drift Week,
or maybe could be better for the next one.
That we could improve upon content-wise, challenge-wise, stuff like that. Appreciate you guys watching. See you guys later.